Um, See, I started off a few months ago wanting to do like daily video logs and stuff, not for YouTube, for just like myself. I wouldn't really upload that. But I guess I could kind of do one right now. And usually, whenever I do them, it's like a new fucking revelation I make in my life or realization. But just like one of the times it was me just completely saying like, hey man, you're not in a good place, but I know in half a year you're gonna be looking back like smiling at what you become and shit. And like, I know nobody's watching this. Maybe Luca might watch this or something, or maybe in the future some people are actually watching this, but I fully expect this to just not be heard, I guess. And yeah, the daily upload thing is stupid, but I mean, I've only uploaded like one good video and then just some memes. Oh, my allergies are awful right now. That video was pretty good, but I mean, I guess a new revelation I have made, because I've been doing some research into the finance space and realizing how important accountability is. I should probably just change my name to my actual name, but then again, I would have to go on everything and scrap everything with my name on it so that people don't know, who my mom is or whatever, if I actually, for some reason get big, which would honestly not be this year or next year or whatever. It's just going to be a slow build up for my entire life, because I'm planning on gaining a shit ton of capital by 30, and then once I'm 30, that'll be my golden ticket to just do whatever. And like, it's so weird how I'm 17 and most of the thoughts I have is just about like dating life too. Like, I do think about finances a lot and shit like that, and like getting money, because obviously it's really important. It's a pillar of life that you need to overcome. But I'm not that worried about it anymore. Like, I used to actually be completely worried about, like, will I ever be the person that I need to become to have these, checks, these boxes checked in my life, this bucket list. And while I would like to fill out that bucket list and, document it for everyone to see, because I truly do think I'm going to become one of the best versions of myself. I mean, the best version of myself would have, as a kid, realized all this shit. And I mean, I might be the best version of myself, because I sure as hell am gonna try and become that, and become what I was fucking set on this earth to become. Because if I don't, I'm doing a disservice to everyone that I could show love, that would show love to me, that I could help out in life and make them feel complete, like my best friends or my future partners or only partner, because I still don't know where I stand on that. And I just feel like I'd be doing a huge disservice if I don't become my best self. And I was a very, very sensitive kid, and that's cuz I grew up in a really I just unplugged my headset. Nice. That's because I grew up in a single mother household. My father was present, but not enough to where like it truly affected me a lot, because as a kid I had so many goddamn issues, and I rarely ever, it's not even that I rarely ever saw him, it's just like everyone in my family neglected each other, and I didn't realize how bad that was as a kid, because you're a kid. Obviously you don't have the world figured out, and then you go lash out to people because you're a little feminine boy, because you don't have a father figure who's helping you and disciplining you. And not discipline as in beating your ass when you don't do a chore or whatever. those guys are horrible fathers. My father was good, the best he probably was trying to be, but he fucked up in life, and I'm not gonna hold that against him. He tried, and he was a great father. But because but because I was sensitive and stuff, I kind of lashed out at people, especially in my hometown and stuff. And I did the bullshit thing where, like, you don't understand what I'm going through and shit like that, because I had no stoicism or firm, I don't know, beliefs in myself. I had no self-respect. It was a fucking dark time. I only truly started living, like, in 2021. I truly believe that. My life started in 2021. And now I am 2 years old, or almost 2 years old. I'm 1 and 3/4 years old. That's some shit that 12-year-olds would say when you say, "What are you, 11?" and they're like, "No, I'm 12 and a half." It's stupid. I'm honestly not that worried about money, because, like, for some reason, I mean, it's not a new revelation. Like, exponential growth isn't a new revelation and stuff, and I learned about it before I even, like, read this basic book, Atomic Habits, which is a good book, but it's a New York best time seller, so you're getting information that people who, like, do the base level stuff only know, and the only way that you could get information that only, like, the top people know is by getting books that aren't bestsellers, that dive into one problem you're having and then solve that problem with the book, because the guy who wrote it is more knowledgeable than you and all that stuff. But I always had, like, faith in myself that I'd slowly start to become consistent. I'd slowly start gaining, I'll just say, attraction. I don't know, money would start coming in, which obviously money isn't coming in right now, but I mean, not that worried, honestly. I'm just living life now. And I mean, one of the lessons I learned a while back is don't try, which is a bit counterproductive, but never try hard. You don't want to autopilot. You don't want to just let life take you. You want to make good decisions, but don't push yourself down because you made a bad decision, or don't try. I guess is the yeah, that's the real moral. Just set yourself on a good path and just go down that path faithfully. My life's kind of amazing right now. I'm only 17. I'm still young, so I don't need money right now. That's a wishful dream, that if I developed the certain skill sets earlier, instead of starting all this shit at 16, I started all this shit at 13, like most of the people who become successful at, 17, 18, then, I would be. Like, there's a lot of people who start their first business at, like, fucking, like, 12, or, like, did YouTube and, like, I don't know, scam people on Roblox or whatever, and then they slowly started making a real business and stuff like that. I'm talking about Mickey if you don't know who I'm talking about. That's just, like, one example of many, and he's not even, like, a creme de la creme of the entrepreneurs and stuff, but my goal is by 30 to build up a ton of leverage, and a man who thinks his decades is way more dangerous than a man who thinks in a month, a week, a year, a couple of years. I have a decade-long plan, and I just am gonna try my hardest to be happy, because, well, money doesn't fucking make you happy. Nothing makes you happy except for being yourself and showing and being shown love. That's basically it. I need a daily video today, so that's the main reason why I did this, but I also just wanted to see where my thoughts are at, and so far they seem clear. I also made a recent discovery that mind, body, and soul are completely different things, and I mean, okay, you can hear about it all you want from movies and TV shows or people who are saying that you need to take care of your mind, body, and soul, but truly understanding it is getting the anecdotal evidence for yourself, because that's the only way a human being could truly learn. You can learn from other people's wisdom, other people's mistakes, by not falling into the same traps, but once you fall into those traps and you get out, you have actually learned how to overcome them. And then you could obviously share that information online for free, and then eventually probably make money off of it if you get good at the stuff you're doing, which I'm not that worried about because I already know I can get good at this stuff pretty damn fast. So oh, it's only been 11 minutes. Usually when I record these, it's like 30 minutes. But when it comes to like the mind, body, soul thing, never listen to your mind. Your mind is that monkey brain. You've always heard people in like the self-improvement space talking about like never listen to your lizard brain or never listen to your monkey brain because it's all primal based. And they're completely right, but they never tell you that your true beliefs, your true intentions, your moral compass comes from your soul. Because there's a higher consciousness that you can achieve. And also a quick tangent on why everyone has 3 a.m. motivation. I'm just gonna throw this out there, so if you have 3 a.m. motivation, this is why. If you want to consistently have 3 a.m. motivation in your entire life, turn off your fucking cell phone, turn off your laptop, turn off the TV, turn off the music, be in complete bliss to your thoughts. Or maybe bliss isn't the right word. But 3 a.m. motivation is literally a completely pitch black, dark room, no sound. Your phone's off, you're not even thinking about who's texting you because your alarm's set, and that's when you know that you're not going to touch your phone until you wake up, and then you're going to sit on your phone for an hour when you wake up. And that's when you have time to think. But if you allow your entire life to be 3 a.m., to just accept the fact that nothing matters, then all of a sudden, what truly matters will start to shine through the darkness. Yeah, that sounded corny as fuck, but it's true. I am happy. I am content. Which is something that I did say for years, because what you truly believe in, what you reaffirm as your identity, will slowly start to manifest itself in neurological, or not manifestation is real, but like it'll slowly start to just become your identity. You are a happy person, and then your neurological pathways change to become that. And then bad habits, if you reaffirm your identity that you're not the type of person to do that, then a pathway will form to where you're not actually the type of person to do that, and you start to prefer that pathway over the one who, does it. And I guess mine opened because I no longer have to like lie about being a happy person. I wasn't depressed. That wasn't a lie, because depression doesn't exist. I never told people that I am truly happy. I said, like, I'm happy with my life. I'm happy with my decisions. I always said that. I'm happy with the path I've gone on, but in the past year, I haven't really been just content. I haven't just woken up with a smile on my face, and that changed honestly just when I started this monk mode thing. And still, fuck you to that guy. You know who you are. Fuck you. Yes, you're getting on my nerves. No, I'm not angry or anxious or whatever. I just wanted to say fuck you to that guy. Fuck you. I'm happy. And while I still feel mostly purposeless and mostly, you probably just heard my phone sleep alarm go, so I have to go. But I also need to upload this, so I can't do that. While I do feel purposeless and also, I guess lonely because I don't have love, but like, there are people that I could show that, but then I resist it because I think that I can get something better in the future. It's a whole thing that I'm contemplating right now, and I'm gonna talk to my my best friends, mostly one of them because the other isn't very good at conversation about it, and just try and like meditate on it and truly figure out where my soul lines in this. That probably just confused the shit out of anyone watching this, but I expect this to have one view for watch time, and that'll be Luca or something. But somebody ever stumbles across on this and they see where I am later in life, you know that this is where my head was at on the day before 420. Why the fuck? I didn't even realize Hitler's birthday is tomorrow. Oh, smoke weed every day, dog. Damn. I'm done. Live a good life. Become your best self. I still don't know what to say at the end of my videos, but just become your best self. That's all I gotta say. I'll see you later.